Hi guys, it's me again, Fly With Me FPV, and what I have here is a frame or a copter that I recently built, and the frame is called Beast X. If you Google it, you might not find the source. But anyways, just to give you a bit of history, I found about this frame from a YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to. The name of the guy is, or the channel is NJ Tech. So he reviewed this, I don't know, a month ago, but very recent, and I got interested because of the materials and the construction and the design itself. It really impressed me, so I kind of reached out through his channel, and he hooked me up to the designer. His name is Sharon Otmazgin, or Otmazgin. Sorry Sharon if you're watching this, I kind of butchered your last name. But anyway, Sharon hooked me up with the guy who distributes this through his online store. His name is Edik, Edik Zuzin. Sorry Edik if I butchered your last name too, but these guys are amazing. They just helped me out. And again, sorry, I have to mention, I paid for this frame. This is not sent to me free by these guys, so you know, whatever I find out, I'll be honest with what's good and what I think can be improved on. So anyway, that's the history. And Edik hooked me up, got the frame, within I think 2 weeks. It got into Canada, and then got stuck in the customs for a week. So anyways, I got the frame, I built it. I'm gonna focus on the design and the construction of the frame, and not with the components that I used or I installed. I'll indicate that in the description part of the video. So this is a 200 millimeter frame from motor to motor, and the arms are 4 millimeter. I have to say, of all the, I think this is the 17th quad that I built, and these by far are the best carbon fiber weave that I've had and seen. It's the weave is very I don't know what to say or what words to use, but it's pretty solid. It doesn't flex at all. It's very, very hard and sturdy, and it's well milled, because when I first got this, I was like sliding my my fingers through the sides. What I'm looking for is, if it's not properly cut or milled, I get splinters on other frames that I've reviewed and got in the past, and by far this is the best so far. I don't want to drill down to the specs of this frame, because you could go to Edik's website where he sells this. It's ready.co.il. I believe IL is Israel, so ready.co.il. Again, thank you Edik and Sharon for getting me this frame. So this is an aluminum roll cage. They said it's a 70-75 aircraft aluminum. I don't know what that is, but what I can tell you is really solid and very light, and provides a very solid structure on top of your electronics here, compared to the traditional aluminum standoff and then carbon fiber plate on top. This is one of the things that kind of attracted me to this frame. This design is well thought of, that I could say. So I give 2 thumbs up to Sharon for designing this this roll cage. What else? This too is very concept is good, it's well designed, but you might have a problem if you're not using a VTX with a pigtail type extension. So I'm using I'm using a TBS Unify VTX here, which has a pigtail, which is perfect. What I did was to use nylon screws instead of the metal ones, just to save weight. And you know, here too, removing that plate and the screws saves a bit of weight. So that's a good concept to be incorporated onto this frame. Now, power. The first time I saw this from RCaddict's YouTube channel, I said like, this is not gonna hold, but apparently it is very solid. What I did was to put, I don't know if you could see it there, but there's a double adhesive tape in there. I'm using the PDB that came with it. I believe you know, Edik mentioned on one of the Facebook comments that or email, I can't remember, but it's rated at 90 amps, so it is more than what I can pull for 4S using these Emax red bottoms 2600 kV. So those are the good points or pros for this frame. Now let's talk about something that they can improve on. If you notice, there's a big space here, there's a big gap. I could put an OSD in there or layer you know, other boards for other uses. But the thing is, if you extend this standoff, you could only go as much as, I don't know, maybe another nylon standoff, because it will hit this. So technically, unless you will cut the nylon standoff so that it doesn't hit this corner, this space looks very open, but it's gonna be limited by the space between this and that part of the roll cage. I noticed this when I was trying to squeeze in another kind of plate here so that I could mount the VTX and the receiver. But apparently I found out when I put the roll cage in, and that the nylon standoff is gonna hit the roll cage. So anyways, if you are, you know, planning to get this, just, you know, that would be some sort of a limitation. But for me, it's not really bad. But you know, just pay attention to the space between, you know, the standoff here at the back and the roll cage. What else? Now, this came with a again with a camera cover, but on the Maiden, I, you know, kind of hit some branches, so I hit a couple, and it broke it actually shattered the camera cover, and this is what's left. So I don't know, Edik, if you are watching, this is what's left. Sharon said that it's designed to break or shatter on hard impact, but you know, I didn't really crash that bad. It's just hitting branches and it disintegrated. So I looked at Edik's website. It's $14 US a pop. So you know, I keep on breaking like that. Edik's gonna make a lot of money from those camera covers. So anyways, I don't want it to go too much. I just, you know, added stuff that in my opinion is worth mentioning. If you want some in-depth build videos, you could go to RCaddict's YouTube channel and NJ Tech. I will include both on the description part of this video, and they have a very extensive build videos for the Beast X. If you go to Edik's online store, this is actually called RE200 Beast X Silver. I think silver is because it's using, you know, silver roll cages. So yeah, anyways, that's my thoughts on this frame, and you know, I will include part or clips of the Maiden video of the Beast X. Thank you.